New dates for Lincoln meant the April Fair slotted in neatly between the Easter Fairs finishing and the 900th Boston May Fair starting. This year's Lincoln April Fair opens on slightly different dates to recent times, opening on Thursday the 24th of April, until Monday the 28th of April 2025. As in recent years, there is free parking and free entry. Held on Lincoln's South Common, where the fair has been held since 1942, the Lincoln April Fair can trace its history back centuries. Held in the last week of April, Lincoln's April Fair is one of the largest fairs in the country held that week, and forms part of the Knott's and Derby front-end run. This year the South Common was filled with machines, some have moved around, while others were on first-time visits to the town. It is perhaps one of the fullest years on the South Common, with the ground packed with a wide range of supporting attractions, as well as a high machine count. The first machine many will come across was Ryan Pearson's Midnight Express Matterhorn. Ryan Pearson has been coming to Lincoln for years, and this year presented two attractions. The first is his Midnight Express Matterhorn, which provides fast and thrilling rides. His second was a Lincoln newcomer, King Swing. Ryan Pearson recently acquired the ride, and is bound to prove popular on tour alongside his Matterhorn. The King Swing was placed at the back of the ground, near the gate. Lincoln was only the second place Ryan Pearson had opened the machine, after spending Easter at Mark Eaton Park in Derby. The main row featured Samantha Holland's Sizzler, complete with disco balls, which were first used at the Lincoln September Fair last year. Following this was David W. Cox's Dodgem, which has been fitted with new artwork and boards over the winter. Next along was Julie Evans' Twister, which had moved across back to its traditional position, once occupied by the grass gutter twist of Lings in the 1980s. George Burroughs' Jump and Smile proves popular with the families here, standing on its usual position halfway down the row. Albert Holland's Extreme was back again, and is another ride that has become popular with the locals in recent years, and now does almost all of the major fairs in the region. Evan Moran has been a regular in Lincoln for years. The Super Bowl always proves popular here, and stands prominently at the end of the main row, as usual. This year King Swing was next to the Super Bowl. After opening brand new at last year's April Fair, Evan Moran presented his Ferris wheel again. This time the Ferris wheel was placed in a prominent position on center ground. The Ferris wheel was well positioned to give good views of the surrounding fairground, and the city of Lincoln beyond. After presenting the Reactor Superstar at the Lincoln September Fair last year, the fan favorite returned this year, to open for the first time at Lincoln April Fair. Placed by the road, the Reactor caught the attention of passers-by, with its spectacular lighting. In a change to its run, the Reactor will now be going to Knutsford Royal May Fair, instead of Boston May Fair. Coming back down the other side of the main row was Ashley Wood's Fun First Dodgem. The track has become a regular in Lincoln in recent years. This year, the Dodgem track stood next to his Miami, which is a familiar sight at practically all the major fairs in the region. Albert John Evans' Atmosphere Creator Waltzer was flanked by Miamis on either side. The cult ride always proves popular, with its fast rides, spectacular lighting, and loud music. Albert John Evans presented his recently acquired Extreme Miami in Lincoln for the first time. Standing next to his Waltzer on the usual twister position, which had been moved across to the other side. The Extreme was proving popular on its first visit to Lincoln. Bertie Holland was back with his Waltzer, which has been going to Lincoln for decades. Featuring upgraded lighting, with the disco balls looking very effective when the lights and smoke effects wear on them. The final large machine towered high above the rooftops of Lincoln. Scott Holland's 142-foot-high Vertigo booster loomed over the ground, standing on the highest point of the fair. The Fabry-built booster proved popular with thrill seekers, as it reached speeds of up to 60 miles per hour. Lincoln April Fair was well attended on the Friday night, with the showman hopeful of a warm, dry weekend ahead. Lincoln April Fair runs from Thursday the 24th of April, until Monday the 28th of April 2025.